Alright guys, we're out in the shop today. Something I've been wanting to do on the Trailblazer is bring the air intake out the front and go through the headlight. Some of the other truck guys and stuff, they have a lot more room on them. They'll stick about the grill and stuff like that. We don't have that kind of the room on the front of the Trailblazers, and I don't want to cut the grill because those grills are hard to find. They don't make them. I don't really want to put one of the V6 grills in it, one of the eBay V6 grills, and then they sell the little winglet kits. And it looks okay, but it's just I'd rather keep the stock grill in it if I can. So we're going to try to we're going to look at it once I get this hole cut, and we're going to see what looks better and what we want to do. But I have an old headlight housing that I took off. It kind of refurbished a little bit. It was pretty yellowed, and I sanded it down and re-cleared it, and it looks better, but it's still not perfect. But to give this a try and see if we like it, if it performs the way that we want it to do, I think using one of these will work, because I have a brand new set of housings on it right now. So I'll either end up cutting one of those, or I'll get another set, and we'll have a nice, super clear, good looking set on it. But got a velocity stack. We're gonna try something like this, or we may just run just a piece of pipe and just have it sticking out just a little bit and run it, cut it off just barely where it just sticks off, and it matches the contour of the headlight and everything. I think that the velocity stack will give us a little bit better performance, just because we're forcing more air into the motor with the larger surface area. But I think it'll look a little cleaner with just the pipe coming out flushed up and everything. So we're gonna get in there, see what happens, and I also want to try to make this to where I can disconnect it, and when we're going to go race it, I'll have it where it's actually hooked up directly to the motor, and it'll be sucking all of the air right out of here. And then if I was just going to go out and street drive it or whatever, or something not quite as serious, have it where I can disconnect it and then still have the normal air filter in the factory location down here, and where this will just force good, clean, fresh air out onto it, rather than it just having to get hot air from inside the engine bay. So, but we're going to drill a hole in it. We got a drill, our 4-inch hole saw. We're going to pop a hole in this thing and get started. Doesn't look too bad. Get the kind of the gist of the idea. Almost kind of prefer it with just the pipe. It would look kind of sick with the velocity stack. Let's try it with just the velocity stack. Just like that, and then obviously there'll be a pipe coming out the back side of it, but I don't know. It's looking kind of cool. Might be time to go pull the grill and stuff off the Trailblazer and see what we get. See what works good. Probably need to adjust the angle. It'll probably end up with a little bit more of a kick in it like that, and I'm sure I'll have to do some trimming on here to make sure it clears the hood and the grills. We don't want to damage the paint on anything. But let me know. Drop a comment below in the comments. Let me know what you think looks better. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and probably go pull the grill off the Trailblazer and take a look and see what looks better on there, what fits. And probably need to adjust our angle. We need to clean up inside of there a little bit more. All right, up here with the Trailblazer. Got the air intake removed. We're going to, we gotta remove the grill real quick, and then we're gonna pop this headlight out. You see this housing's, I don't know if the camera does a good job of picking it up, but I'm gonna get this housing removed, and then we will install the one that we cut the hole in, and see which one we like better, and then see what we got to do about, you know, mocking up this tube. I want to try to just make the tube in the headlight match up to the existing pipe that I made for it. But anyway, we got to just pop some clips out around it. There's 2 in each headlight, and then we'll pop it out. We'll pop the grill off and then get the new headlight installed. All right, so we got it kind of mocked up. I'm gonna go ahead. I've had it on both ways. I'm gonna run the velocity stack. I can always change it later, but I'm gonna run the velocity stack. I think it looks better. So we are going to make the decision. I'm gonna go ahead and drill the nice housings that I have, because they're only like 80 bucks on Amazon or something like that. Like they're not anything special. But I want to, which I didn't really plan on running these because they're all yellowed and cracked up and everything from the sun. And I'm going to, I've marked where I need the angle. I'm going to shift it over and try to get it a little bit straighter, and that'll help with plumbing it up here. I think I can get away with just doing a 90, maybe just running a 90 boot, and I'll obviously have to weld the velocity stack to the other pipe. But I think it looks pretty good, and it clears the grill. It's going to clear the hood, and I think it's going to look good. But anyway, we're going to drill the other headlight, and I got a little better. I figured out on this one didn't cut very good. I've figured out that running the drill in reverse and basically, I guess more or less rubbing its way through the plastic, it does better than trying to cut it, because the drill kept wanting to grab. Running it in reverse, it actually cut faster and cut better. So we're going to drill the other one and give it another go, and I think it's going to work out good. But anyway, let's go cut the other one. A little better, closer to the right angle, something like that. Try to angle this a little bit more. What? I'm gonna blow it out and then take it up front and test fit it again. All right, so this is kind of what we're gonna be working with. I need to get the velocity stack and the other little piece of pipe that I have welded, but this will give you an idea of what we're going to be working with. And then I actually stole this off one of my other cars. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get some light on it. But I'm going to run a little, like just a 90-degree boot right there, a little short radius 90-degree boot, and I can still use my same air intake tube, and then I'll be able to just pop this boot off and put my normal oil filter back on it, and we'll have the velocity stack. All right, guys, a couple days later, got it all pretty much finished up. Got the glossy stack welded to the piece of tube. I put a big hose clamp on it, and I used a little set screw. That way it'll hopefully not walk back and forth, because I don't want it to walk back in and rub on the, because the grill sits inside of here. I don't want it to get back in and get on the grill or the hood and mess it up, because if you know about the Trailblazers, the grills are hard to find in good shape, and they are expensive because they do not remanufacture them. So I clearanced it a little bit so we could set it back in a little bit further. I didn't want it sticking out too far. And but got a boot. We're going to we got to pop this, we got to slip this guy back off, get the headlight on, get the grill set, and we got to trim our boot just a little bit to make the radius fit where we need it to, and then we should be just about done. I think it's going to work out pretty good. Also, got a they don't take this off and on very often. We'll have to pull this out in order if I ever need to get the grill off for some reason. I don't have too many needs to do that very regularly, so I'm not too concerned about that. But I'm going to seal around it on with some silicone, keep some water and stuff from getting inside of there. I don't really drive it in the rain or anything, but if we were trailing it to the track or something, had to go through a patch of rain, or most of the time I don't really, I just use some waterless car wash. It doesn't really get like, even like water hose or something like that, doesn't really get on it too much. But going to get it all put in and tie up our last couple of ends and see how it turns out. Got everything all final installed. Got the boot trimmed down. So the way I had it originally, and the reason I haven't done it before now, was I was thinking I was going to redo this entire tube, just have a separate tube just for this. And I got thinking, when I actually got serious about wanting to do this, I was like, man, I wonder if I could just use this same tube and just put a boot down here. And it actually worked out perfect. It wasn't really initially intended on even attempting to do something like that with that boot, because I built this myself, because I wanted a full, I wanted like pretty much just straight pipe. I didn't want to have a bunch of couplings and stuff in there, because I have a LS3 mass airflow sensor. So normally the filter, and I took all the washer fluid tank and all that stuff out, and because I wanted to run the biggest filter possible. And now, like, you know, when we're gonna go race, which honestly most of the time I'm gonna probably stay like this. I don't really street drive it a whole lot anymore, but if I am gonna street drive it, all I gotta do, pop this boot off, put my normal filter back on, it'll sit right there, and then whenever you're street driving, it'll be just blowing, the filter sits directly behind it, and it'll be blowing ambient air right onto the filter. So it'll help, and it'll also get some air into the engine bay, and maybe help keep some underhood temps down while we're cruising. That'll be a good thing. So figured I'd pull it out. I hadn't had it out of the garage in a while. So we got a race coming up. I believe it's February 21st and the 22nd out at Extreme Raceway Park up by Dallas. So we're gonna go run the 750 index again in this old girl. See if we can't start the year off good. Hopefully the same way we ended it last year. And we'll, you know, gonna give it a shot. I don't know, probably only gonna go for one day. I think I need to 100% verify with them that I am legal to race on Saturday. The guy did tell us that, me and a buddy, because we commented on it when he finally posted the flyer and everything for it, that we were gonna be legal to race Saturday, which is labeled as full size only. He did say as long as the weather is good, that he would let us run. So when we get a little bit closer, I'm gonna just double check with him that we're gonna be legal to race the Saturday class, and hopefully, because Saturday's a $10,000 payout, so that would be best case scenario. We get to go run for the big money. It's $5,000 on Friday, but I also get off of a night shift on that Friday before, so I don't really have as many people that can go with me on Friday, so I'd kind of have to go it alone. I'd really rather be able to race Saturday, because then I can have some friends go with me and help record and, you know, anything else, and with the drive and all that good stuff. And but hopefully everything works out. Hoping that well, one, hopefully we'll have some better air than the last couple times I've got to go out to the track, and that alone will let us pick up a little bit. Hopefully that this will pick up about at least a tenth. Hopefully it'll pick up a tenth. If not, it looks cool. It's something I've been wanting to do, and it's got to help get some cooler air into the motor as well, even if it doesn't really increase anything. But as far as airflow, which it should, I've never. I guess we'll be able to look and see. I need to add the data line to my. I think I may already do all my HP tuners, so I'll have to data log it, go out and run it. I've been told that these will actually make, well, like maybe 1 or 2 psi boost at speed, because you're shoving the air into the motor versus you're just having to, you know, suck it in. So, but I'm going to end it off there. We got this thing all finished up. It turned out really good. We're going to give it a shot. If anybody's up around Dallas for Truck Fest 3 at Extreme Raceway up there, come out and see us. Hopefully we'll be there Saturday. And tentatively I do not plan to go for the Friday and the Saturday. Hopefully just Saturday. But if y'all are up in the area, come see us. Hopefully me and another buddy with Street Muscle Racing, the same guy that was at there at the last race, he's hoping to go as well. So if y'all get to come out, come say hi, and we're gonna end off there. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next one.